Welcome to the program. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we are going to be talking about the Eight-Legged Baby, which is actually the username for the front woman of a hardcore punk band, Scowl. More importantly, I'd like to talk about the band's new sound as to whether or not it's to be loved, liked, coveted, or to be hated, because I hate change. It's a trauma response. God, take me back to my childhood and military family. I never had a solid friend growing up. Just please, I hate change. Seriously, before I get into the band and how their sound changed, let me give you a little bit more of a background. You know, a little bit of background on who Scowl is and who's this green-haired lady with the username Eight-Legged Baby ranting about Taco Bell and how it makes them industry plants. Guys, I don't think this is the right green room. Scowl is a hardcore punk band that's based out of Santa Cruz, California, consisting of members Bailey Lupo, Cole Gilbert, Mikey Bifolco, Malachi Green, and Eight-Legged Baby herself, Kat Moss. Since the band started in 2019, they've had some tremendous opportunities to share stages with bands like the Circle Jerks, Touche Amore, and Limp Bizkit. They've also played big festivals like Coachella, Sick New World, and Reading in Leeds, which I don't know what the hell that last one is, but I guess it's big. Scowl has seen rapid growth and recognition within the hardcore scene, but they've also seen a little bit of commercial success joining Taco Bell's Feed the Beast program. The program is just where Taco Bell gives people gift cards and whatnot for tour to get some food, but they also help them promote the band, give them connections, yada yada yada. This is actually also why you see bands like Turnstile being in the Taco Bell commercials, which is actually dope as shit. I think I should have put that in my Hardcore is the Future video that I just released a couple days ago. Go check that one out. But in any case, now that we know a little bit more of who Scowl is, let's talk about their style and how it's changing. If you take a look at some of their earlier music, it sounds a little something like this. Or like this. Or even just a little like this. And this style is something that very much embodies the punk style that you would see in the underground scene. But with some of their new releases, their sound seems to be changing a little bit, and they're seeming to go, at least in my opinion, going in more of an alt and pop direction. I find this very interesting. Some of their new releases sound a little something more like this. But overall, seeing how this band is changing, and they're not even changing in their sound, but also with the growth and everything, it sparked a question for me. I'm like, is Scowl, are they selling out? Is this one of those deals? They're doing what people think, would like from them? I'm not too sure. But in doing more research, it turns out Scowl is receiving a lot more flack given their recent success and people accusing them of being industry plants. In this Rolling Stone article, it says, this seemingly rapid rise, plus the fact that the band is fronted by a woman, has earned Scowl their share of whispers and jealousy in the hardcore scene, namely rumbling that they're some sort of industry plant, a term usually applied to women in music who dare to succeed. And that chatter in turn led Kat to throw herself into the pit once more, this time the Viper pit that is Twitter. So in response to some of these, Kat Moss had actually posted on Twitter. She had said, I'm a manic pixie bra girl. I'm just kidding, that actually has nothing to do with anything, I just find it funny. What she actually said was, I'm sick of hearing the phrase industry plant every single time Scowl experiences success. Our friends' bands commonly full of men, will sign brand deals, have a song in a commercial, get a co-sign from massively successful musicians, etc. Yet I never hear whispers of whether or not they deserve those successes. Whether or not they're valid enough, good enough, or worked hard enough to deserve that success. Is our success never valid enough for you? Why is this competition created between us and our community, specifically femme-bodied individuals? A competition I never participated in, a patriarchal competition I challenge by questioning my thoughts, actions, and insecurities every single day. After seeing all this, I completely took back any thoughts I had of them doing any potential selling out or being industry plants, because Kat Moss is completely right. If we look at something like what happened to Turnstile started off as a normal hardcore punk band, and then, you could see in their latest releases of the Glow On album, they turned into this more alternative pop sense. Nobody's questioning that. They're actually getting Grammys for that because everybody loved it so much, and they're, getting in the Taco Bell commercials, whatever you can think of. But now that the same exact sort of progression, which has happened to many bands, is happening to Scowl, people now want to question it, say they're industry plants. You have people like me thinking they're selling out, and I think it does have a lot to do with her being a girl. I think that's the main fact of it, is that it's female fronted, so people just think that they were just put there because there's no way a girl can succeed in hardcore. I mean, for God's sakes, look at what happened to Ice Spice. You got a girl from the Bronx, makes it as a successful rapper, having nothing to do with the fact that she wipes her on camera, and She's from the Bronx. Okay. No, but I actually believe that one, actually, just because I'm pretty sure her mom or her aunt or some shit went on an interview and full blown said that she was an industry plant. So.
And I don't care what nobody say, because I'm always right at the end of the day when it comes to this stuff. Every time. She's an industry plant. It's common. You came from nowhere.
Whatever, not the best example, but another reason why I think that they don't seem to be selling out is because a lot of the elements that are being brought forward in some of their new releases is stuff that you've seen in the very beginning of the project. Still, it was just in very minimal amounts. So now I'm believing it is Cat Moss who is wanting to embrace those tiny elements a little bit more and dragging them out to the full extent of a song. Another reason I don't think you can consider Scal as industry plants is because it's completely different when it's the industry that is finding your genre and realizing this is what people want. Again, go check out my Hardcore is the Future video. I talk about all the different ways of how hardcore is coming to the light a little bit more in recent times and how I think hardcore is the future, with big corporations recognizing the growth of hardcore and how people are loving it. So again, how are you going to hate on Scal when it's overall the industry who is realizing hardcore is where it's at and it's what the people want? Overall, their new stuff is still freaking awesome. Their old stuff is amazing too, and I'm just curious what do y'all think. Does the new stuff sound good? Are they selling out? Are they industry plants? Will they be working with Ice Spice? We don't know. But in any case, I think that's all I have for this video. Thank you so much. Please subscribe, comment, like, do whatever. It helps me out a lot, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye!